There he goes, grabbing it. Sorry guys, it slipped out of my hand. I'm not scared to feed them. I have plenty of videos. Sorry guys, there you go. I could literally grab these guys and they love me. Just go crazy for the food, all the Oscars. Let's see. Oh shoot! Hey, what's up YouTube? Just doing a little fish tank update. Sorry about the fish tanks, they're a little dirty. I actually did a huge water change on here because for some reason there's been a lot of algae growing like crazy in here. Just the other day I couldn't even see through the tank. So I did like a 50-60% water change. It looks a little bit better, but it's still really cloudy. And I put some pathos or pathos, whatever you want to call it, in the filter because if you put it in here, the fish will just eat it. So I'm going to show you guys how I feed these fish. I do feed them a little different than probably everyone else does. Over here I got my big fish tank. Got Big Betty right here, one of my favorite in here. Got my gar, tropical gar. Pretty rare to get one of those. Got my fat red tail. Super eats everything, doesn't let the shovel nose eat. He just completely devours everything. Then over here I have my, probably not gonna be able to see him. I'll get him out for you guys right now. It's a snapping turtle. Pretty sure it's a common snapping turtle. Have these two guys with them. He doesn't eat them. He ate one of them. I had 3 of them in here, and after that he hasn't eaten any other. Alright guys, and this is my last fish tank. It's a 55 gallon, and I kind of just set this up in a rush. Got some driftwood in there because this guy was killing, trying to kill most of my fish, and he's pretty depressed in here just by himself. I'm gonna try to find him a female, but to be honest, I'm kind of giving up on this fish tank. Not necessarily on the fish tank, but just not really liking the this setup. I want to put a community tank. Alright guys, so what I feed them is a shrimp. I know it looks pretty nasty, but I cut it up and I give it to all of my fish. Let's see if I could get one to jump up and hand feed. I usually do, mostly by the Oscars. Let's see. Oh shoot! So yes, that was a video of my Oscar jumping out. That was a bad idea, trying to hand feed him, because that guy goes crazy. I thought he was gonna do something more like this, like how my white Oscar does right here. This is a slow motion video that I had a couple months ago of me feeding him, and he jumps out perfectly for it. And that guy, he was just impatient, I guess, and he jumped out. Okay guys, I missed it, but he just ate a shrimp. Looks like he ate another shrimp. So that's a big plus for me because it looks like he's trying to spit it out, but he ate one. Oh, and there goes the Oscar eating one. He just jumped out of the tank and he's already eating. Just shows how much of a fatty he is. Look at this guy. So he always eats off the top, but he does scavenge and look for the shrimp in the bottom. And there he goes, grabbing it. There you go. Super crazy. I hand feed them. Sorry guys, there you go. I could literally grab these guys and they love me. Just go crazy for the food. All the food is down here and those big fish don't even see it, but they'll get to it right now. See how dirty this tank is, guys? I swear today I did a 60% water change and it's still super dirty. I think there's some shrimp that fell in the back and is just creating pneumonia like crazy. Might just redo the whole tank. I don't know guys. Alright guys, so one of my favorite tanks, my South American tank. Got firemouth right here, beautiful firemouth. Got my Sevrum, blood parrot, Got a couple beautiful fish in here. Just throwing the shrimp right there. Bunch of cut up pieces. Even the silver dollars get some action. I know they shouldn't be in here. I was just holding them for a friend, but he hasn't picked them up. And they just grab the food and run away with it. I know it's not big enough for their mouths, but they still fight over it, and I like seeing them do that. Severum is a big eater. Kind of picks on some of my fish. I am not feeding this guy today just because he doesn't like the shrimp. I give him pellets, but I ran out yesterday. So if you guys come over here, let's feed my snapping turtle. I hand feed him. Hopefully he doesn't get big enough. Well, he is gonna get big enough, but to bite off my finger yet. So he sees it already. Ah, I dropped it. Sorry guys, it slipped out of my hand. I'm not scared to feed him. I have plenty of videos of me feeding him in the past. But he actually doesn't really chew it, because they don't chew. But he doesn't even break it apart. He just eats it whole. Swallows the whole thing. Alright guys, and something pretty interesting is, let's see if I can find one of them. Alright, so this is a vieja mixed with a blood parrot. So as you guys can see, it kind of does look like a blood parrot, the shape, but the colors of a vieja cichlid. I do got some Texas cichlids in here. They're really small. I don't plan on keeping them just because they're super aggressive fish. This guy. But I do just have them in here just for grow out, and then I'll trade eventually.